What's going on, guys? Welcome to the official Go2lister tutorial. I'm going to show you how you can list your items easily. I'm going to show you how fast Go2lister is. I'm going to show you exactly how you can set up your account from start to finish and get your books listed, or maybe you're listing beauty products or whatever you're listing. I'm going to show you how you can list it. You can list anything you want with Go2lister as long as there's a listing on Amazon for it.
Look, grind hard, well done, sir, and welcome to the freaking well show. And party central to my well ones, a night of violated hell codes. Dope sells like the charge do, but selling's all about potential.
First, what you'll do is set up your account. And if you haven't already, you can't use the software unless you connect your Amazon account. So simply select connect to Amazon. When you select that, it's going to bring you to a page to log into Amazon. Go ahead and log into Amazon. Accept the permissions. We're going to have access to list your inventory and price your inventory. Those are really the two main things we need. Accept those permissions, click OK, and you'll be good to go. Then what you're going to do is come back to Go2lister.com. And the very first thing you want to do, if you have a printer, like a thermal printer, you're going to want to connect that. So the supplies I recommend, you guys can obviously use whatever supplies you want, but I recommend, currently we're compatible with the Dymo printer. We should be compatible with the Rollo printer by the end of the week. So by the time you're watching this video, we're probably compatible with the Rollo printer. I do recommend the Dymo Turbo 450 or the Dymo 4XL. You guys can find them on Amazon. I'll also link below some links for those printers if you guys want to check them out. And what we're going to do is make sure the printer is connected. This is the hardest part. So you're going to go to printer settings. You're going to select what label writer you're using, whether it's Dymo 4XL or the Dymo 450, Turbo 450. And then you'll select the label size. There's a variety of Dymo label sizes, but we cover the main three ones here. Select that, and then you can test your label. You can click on test label, and really it's important if you're having any issues to completely go through our troubleshooting. So if you have any issues with this printer setup, we do have troubleshooting. You can also email us at support@go2lister.com, and we'll make sure that it's an easy process for you. But once you get your printer connected, the test label's working, head on over to create your first batch. So you're going to click on create batch. Okay, so now you're going to select whether or not it's FBA or merchant fulfilled. So we'll just select FBA. For batch name, you can just put your name dash date is generally the format that I like to go with, and then the year. You can select any previous addresses that have been used, or you can also add a new address simply here. There's no need to go back to your settings to add an address. You can just simply add one here. For pricing rules, highly recommend that you use smart pricing. This is going to use our smart pricing triggers. So if you list a book that has a very high sales rank, it's actually going to price your book a little bit higher and help you make more profit. There's no reason why you shouldn't be making more profit on items that sell faster, items that don't have as many FBA offers. These are opportunities for you to price higher and get more money in your bank account at the end of the day. So if you want, use smart pricing, you'll make more money. If not, you can also just match buy box, which is usually what people do. So you can select either of those options, and then listed by, you can either enter your name here or whoever's listing for you. Let's say Greg down the road's listing for you. Type in Greg, click on add Greg, and then click on create batch. That is step one. That creating the batch, making sure your printer's set up, creating a batch, and now we're good to go. Now we're good to start listing. So now you're gonna want to make sure that you have a USB scanner. So I'll also link my favorite USB scanner below. This is my favorite USB scanner. It's 20 anywhere from 20 to 25 bucks on Amazon. You're simply going to plug that in to your computer, and you will be able to easily scan the barcodes of the book, which I'll show you how to do right now. But before we do that, we want to make sure that everything's set up good to go in the batch. So you must include a source. So select what source you're listing your book from. In my case, I have a lot of people's names because I sell books on consignment for people. But maybe your source is Goodwill, or maybe your source is Walmart or some other place. Whatever the place is, just go ahead and enter it there. This is going to help a ton at the end of the year because you'll be able to see how much profit different sources are making you. You're also going to enter buy cost. So let's say you paid $1 per book. You just put $1 in there. Condition description, you could put this book has coffee stains all over, exclamation mark. And then now what you're going to do is click on add at the bottom, and it'll save this condition note for you. Then also you can easily toggle between what condition. So new, N stands for new condition, LN stands for like new, VG stands for very good, G stands for good. Keep in mind that our pricing triggers will only change the rules if you select new. We treat all used products the same. We don't price like new any higher than we price acceptable. We're under the belief that acceptable books and like new books will compete for the buy box. So if you do want to list your like new books at a higher premium price, just take note of that. And our software is already going to price higher for you if the book does have high demand. So we're going to make you more profit anyway. But if there's some people out there that have the belief that a like new book can be priced way higher. If you hold that belief, feel free to test it out yourself. Not going to hurt anything. It might just cause slightly slower sales. But again, I've built this software around what's worked for me in my business and what my mentors have taught me. And yeah, so that's what I believe there. I actually list most of my books as good condition. So select good condition by default. It will remember whatever condition you selected. So if we select good, it's going to remember that. And if you wanted to, I don't know why you'd want to, but you could list restricted products. Maybe you know that you're going to get ungated one day, but we're going to tell you if you can't sell the product. And if you can't sell the product, we're going to notify you to our best ability. We only tell you what Amazon tells us. So there is small chance that you will send items, but to my knowledge, we use a new API, and this software is better than any other software out there at catching restrictions currently. But just Amazon's Amazon. If you guys send a book and you get restricted, sorry, it does happen sometimes. So if you do want to send restricted products, let's say you want to list DVDs, you know that you're going to get ungated in DVDs or maybe some brand, you can go ahead and list that restricted product and then ship it to Amazon anyway. So you can toggle that at the bottom. We also have the auto print option here. So if you have auto print on, it is going to allow you to print directly from your thermal printer the moment you scan a book. And that is the most efficient way to list books. And that's what I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so what we're going to do before we start listing is stack our books. We're going to stack them barcode up, and I like to stagger them slightly, just like this. And 5 to 10 is good. Sometimes if you stagger 10, it looks like it's about to fall over. So 5 is a good place to start. So we're going to stack 5 books just like this. And as you can see, the barcode is available to scan on all these books. Okay, so now we're going to take our Bluetooth scanner and we are going to scan these books. So if you look here, you're going to see this is actually my lister. She lists 35 books in less than a minute, or she scanned 35 books rather. And you're just going to go through and scan the barcode, and it's going to submit all that information to Go2lister. Now, if you look at Go2lister, I'm going to show you what happens when you list books as fast as you want. Okay, so look at this. You might think that this is slow. The reason why this is going slow is because that is Amazon returning their call. We just did a call to Amazon, and it took them, 4 or 5 seconds to return. Super, super slow, super annoying. So what we've done is we've built this software to allow you to scan as many books as you want during that waiting period. This is why I recommend stacking 5 books. Scan through these 5, label these, and then scan another 5. Okay, so this is how it's going to work. You're going to scan the book. So as I'm scanning the book, it's going to enter it there. So I can scan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our software allows you to scan 3 books every second. So you can literally scan as fast as you want. So yeah, the beauty is you can scan your books as fast as you want, and you don't have to wait on Amazon's slow response time. Instead, you can continue to scan, and all we're going to do is queue your books in, and Amazon will process them as they can. So what Amazon's doing is it's returning an FNSKU label. It's finding the book, and then it's creating an FNSKU label. So your FNSKU label is going to be printed from your thermal printer. So here is a Dymo printer printing out a label, and that's what it's going to look like. So as you can see, I'm stacking the books. So the barcode is being shown. And as you can see, I've already scanned 5 Dymo labels. And now what I'm going to do, since the barcodes are already exposed, as you can see in the video, I'm going to label each barcode one by one. Now this is a great flow because you can scan 5 and you can label 5. So as Amazon's processing the FNSKUs, it will be printing the labels. And then what we're going to do is simply pile more books here, another 5. And so the whole time, what you should be doing is taking books, taking them out, piling them up, scanning 5, slide it over. The labels are being printed, take another 5, stack them up. And that should be the flow. Now, keep in mind, when you label the books, you need to cover up the existing barcode. So here's an example of an Amazon barcode properly placed on the book. You can see it's covering up the existing barcode. What you don't want is Amazon to still be able to see the existing barcode. So cover it up. If it's just going to cause problems if the existing, it's not going to you could theoretically put the label wherever you want. It is against Amazon terms of service, so technically you can't do it. But a lot of booksellers will forget to cover up a barcode. But the problem is at the Amazon warehouse, they might scan the wrong barcode. So it's actually in your best interest to cover up existing barcodes. So Go2lister also obviously works for other products. So if you're going to list a product like this, it should have a barcode. Simply scan that barcode. Or maybe it's a product that doesn't have a barcode or a book that doesn't have a barcode. Let's say it's a non-barcode book. This book does have a barcode, but some books don't have a barcode. What you're going to do is go to the search bar here, and you are going to type in the title of the book. Wherever you go, there you are. Again, it's going to prompt me to enter a source. So we'll put Goodwill, buy cost dollar. You have to click on Goodwill. Currently, if you hit enter, it won't save. You have to click on it. And boom, we're good to go. And if we type in the 7 spiritual laws of success, you shouldn't have to type in the whole title, just like the beginning, and it should be good. It should bring up relevant results, and you are good to go. Okay, so that's how you list products on here. Each time you scan a product, it is going to print the label. Now, when it comes to pricing, this is especially for booksellers, but this also pertains to online arbitrage sellers as well. When it comes to pricing, we are going to give you a few hints. So, for example, this says there are 0 offers on this listing. Manually enter your price. Keep in mind that our software is not 100% accurate all the time, but in this case, it was accurate. And so you don't have to honor every time our software comes up with these little notifications. Don't get bogged down by them. They're just simply saying, hey, look, you can make more money if you price strategically. So this literally has 0 offers on the listing. And so we are going to price the book at, in this case, we'll price it there's no used offers, but there's a new offer. So we're just going to price it below the new offer, which in this case, I bought these books at a local shop here in Spain. So they're not profitable, but I would update this price to probably $6.50, maybe even less. But let's see if that's even a profitable price. Yeah, I wouldn't even sell this book. It's going to lose money. But this book here is being priced at $19. And yeah, so different books are going to be priced differently. And I'll show you exactly how these books are priced. So if you go to pricing rules and select smart pricing, you can see here that it has all the different triggers for, like, these are different rank ranges. So any books between 1 and 125,000 in rank are going to be priced at FBA slot 4. So I don't want to lose you guys here, but basically if the book sells a lot, we're going to try to price it at a higher FBA offer, and then we're going to slowly go down. So if it's between 125 and 500,000, we're going to try FBA offer 3. A lot of times FBA offer 4, 3, 2, 1 are not available. And so if those aren't available, we're going to price it at buy box. If there's no FBA offers, we are going to price it 20% higher than the current buy box price. That's what's really exciting about this software is whenever there's products without FBA offers. I think currently this book may have no FBA offers. And again, if you don't even want to focus on pricing, don't worry about it. It's just a cool feature that I added because I know a lot of people want to make more profit on their books. And you can also quickly, like, the best thing you can do to make smart pricing decisions is just click on the picture of this book, or you can click on the ASIN and it will pull the book up itself. I highly recommend you guys download Keepa. And if you guys are really trying to maximize profit on books, like, this is a great book that if you price strategically, I mean, I've sold this book in the past I sold this for $2,000 one time. And I was able to price this book higher because there was no FBA offers. So we will come up with a notification that says there are no FBA offers on this listing. Let's see if I can find one. Here we go. It's going to come up in purple right here. There are 0 FBA offers on this listing. Consider pricing higher. And you can also change the mode here to daytime mode. Daytime mode is going to be easier to read the text, although I really do like the way nighttime mode looks. And in this case, according to Amazon, there's no FBA offers. So I recommend only opening up keepagraphs on books that our software says there are no FBA offers. And so now what you can do is you can look at the used offers and see if that's actually true or not. Because if it is true, see prime, there are no prime offers on this book. So we can really price this book at whatever we want. We obviously don't want to price this book above new, but we could, because this is a new book without prime offers. I guarantee you we could sell this book for $30 if we wanted to, especially since it's Christmas time. So let me price this book a little bit higher. We're currently only priced at $12, which our software automatically prices the book a little bit higher than the lowest price. But what I recommend doing is editing the price here. We can't edit it because this batch is closed out, but edit the price. I would edit the price here for $29.99, and we could probably get the sale on that book. Hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from with that. Even if you're doing other products other than books, if, like, I'm selling this product now on Amazon for $200. Yesterday it was only $150, and the day before it was $130. I've raised the price that much. It's Q4. It's a Q4 product. The reason why I've been able to raise the price so much is there's no competition. So if you're listing products, it's going to tell you, hey, there's no competition here. Consider pricing higher. And there's a big opportunity to price your products on the front end immediately. And our software is not going to fix 100% of it for you, but we are going to draw to your attention, hey, look, this product has no FBA competition. Consider pricing it higher. Hey, look, this product has crazy high demand. Hey, look, this product has no offers. If there's no offers competing with your product, then obviously you can price it higher. So our software will make mistakes. It will sometimes price your products too low, but on average, we're going to make better pricing decisions than other softwares out there. And we're going to draw to your attention, hey, look, this is what we think you should price it at. And it's a big opportunity to be able to price items initially because repricers are blind to this kind of stuff. And so is our software. Our software is also blind to it, but at least we draw to your attention, hey, there are 0 FBA offers, and then you can price up 20, 30, 40%, whatever you want to. So that is how you use Go2lister. Did I miss anything? You can go to batch history here and check out all the batches you've created. You can search for batch name. You can also go to your dashboard, which will show you your batches that are in progress, completed, restricted, all that. In terms of listing and finishing your shipment, the next thing you're going to do, you can see with this batch here, the next thing we're going to do is click on send batch to Amazon. Now this is a very strange batch because I've listed a bunch of weird books. It's going to send that one set of books to, it's going to send this set of books to a different place. So we're getting a split shipment here. So if you guys get a split shipment like this, it's sending one book to one warehouse and then other books to another. Just delete it from the batch. In this case, that one set of books weighs 60 pounds. So I would send that book to one warehouse and the rest to another. But if you don't want to deal with split shipments and you want all your products going to one place, click on send batch. And as you can see, all of these books are headed to Phoenix. So then we're going to accept shipments, and then you will open up Seller Central and complete your shipment there, which I'll show you in 1 second. Okay, so here is a video of my lister, and as you see, she is packing the box properly. Now it's really important that the box has 0 airspace. So as you can see, she has she's actually filling the other side of the box that has airspace. So you can shake the box, and if the books move around, it's not tight enough. And so you can put newspaper in, you can put bubble wrap. Newspaper is great, paper is great. You can see she's got some paper from other shipments. And you want to fill all the airspace. So there's airspace above the box too. And as you can see, now she's filling that. And she's actually going to cut the box down. This is a really good technique to do. You cut the corners of the box and you fold them in. You'll see in just a second here, she'll fold the boxes in just like that. So she cut the corners, fold the boxes in. It's going to make an ugly box, but at the end of the day, if the box, when you shake it, there's no moving around, your box is probably good to go. Highly recommend that you do not fill your box over, even like 45 pounds is pushing it, especially if you're selling textbooks or big books with hard edges will actually destroy the box. To tape your box good. As you can see here, she is putting one big strip of tape across the top, and she will do this several times. And you can also tape the sides of the box. If you tape the sides of the box, it actually waterproofs it during winter months. So this is good not only for books, but for everything. You don't want it to get wet. And so that is how you pack a box. So as soon as you find out that you don't have split shipments, meaning that page on Go2lister that I showed you, there's no shipments going to different warehouses, go ahead and close the box up, pack it up. weigh your box, and then we're going to head over to Seller Central. One last thing before I forget, you can see how she labeled the boxes here. Make sure that you put the UPS or FedEx label, whichever Amazon provides for you, on the box. I'll show you how to get that label in a second. And also there's an FBA label, which is a separate label, but this is for Amazon's warehouse to check in the contents of your box. Put both of those on the box. Don't put them in an area where they'll be cut. So don't cross them over like the middle of the box. So if the box folds like this, don't put the label right in the middle. Put it on the sides of the label. So if somebody uses a box cutter to open up the middle, they're not cutting your label, which has vital information in it. Okay, so that is how you list books or other products on Go2lister. Unfortunately, in this video, I'm not going to be able to show you how to complete the FBA shipment side of it because my account currently can't complete FBA shipments, but it's really simple. You just go to Seller Central and then you click on settings in the top left and you click on manage shipments, and then you'll find the shipment. And Amazon does make it pretty easy. You just click on work on shipment. You enter the weight of the box. They're going to provide shipping labels. If you guys are 30-up label users, this is where you will print 30-up labels. So if you're using a regular printer to print 30-up labels, then simply print your labels on Seller Central. You can find the labels by clicking on work on shipment and then click on review and modify units and then print labels. Again, you'll enter the weight for the box at the bottom. Currently, Amazon's partnered with UPS. I don't see them letting UPS go anytime soon. And you'll print the UPS labels and the labels for FBA, put them on the box, and you ship them out. It's a pretty simple process. Hopefully that video was helpful for you. If you guys have any questions at all, email me at support@go2lister.com. We have 24/7, not 24/7, but we have 7-day-a-week customer service, about 10 hours a day. So feel free to message us and we'll get back to you. Much love. Thank you so much.